Aquarius singles, hello and welcome to your weekly reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. My name is Angela, and this video is going to be for the Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And Aquarius, this is your reading for the first week of October 2018. I want you to keep in mind, Aquarius, that this is general. Okay, so with that said, there are going to be certain things in this video that do resonate with you, some that don't. And whatever does not resonate with you, I invite you to keep an open mind, okay? That may apply to someone else, whatever doesn't resonate with you. Okay, so I also invite you to take a look at the videos for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Sometimes if one doesn't resonate, the other one might. And of course, this can go vice versa. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, you can go to my website, AngelicAscensionsTarot.com is where you can book. Okay. So let's get started. Aquarius singles. I feel like you face some challenging times in love, Aquarius. And I feel like there may be someone that you're waiting to apologize, whether this is you or them. Okay, there's an apology here that could possibly be on the table. I do see a time of confusion and a time of coldness and distance between the two of you. So I feel like the two of you could either be giving each other the cold shoulder. Okay, but I feel like things may be warming up for you. Now, the light may be shed on something. You may get some type of clarity on something that you've been waiting to hear about. But I do see time of sorrow, especially over delays. Okay, so I do see some type of delay could be relevant to your situation. It could be relevant to your living situation. Some of you could be moving. There could be delays in travel, or just a delay in relationship, or a combination of them all. Do you see issues here with home? Okay, so some of you definitely are moving. And I do see raise, promotion, a lot of attention being held in high regard, either by your love interest either. I just see high honor. And I do see a relationship that you saw so much potential for, but just didn't end up going anywhere. And you're not talking to this person. Okay. I also, baby girl, Sparrow, shh, shh, shh. Okay, I do see a fire sign here for some of you, an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay, maybe issues here with gossip, confusion, scattered thoughts maybe. Okay, but I do see that, yeah, someone has issues here with control. This could just be the overall energy of your life right now. You might feel like you have no control over the circumstances of your life, and you're feeling a bit discouraged because you want things to go the way that you want them to go. Okay, Aquarius, issues with jealousy, whether this is you being jealous of others or people projecting that jealousy onto you. There could have even been jealousy in this love relationship that we're talking about. Beware who you trust, because not everyone is a friend. This is not to, instill paranoia into you. This is just saying be careful. Some of you are definitely dealing with a Scorpio. I feel like you've been going through some pretty intense things, and I feel like you went through a lot in this love relationship that we're talking about. But I do feel like you have the ability to persevere, the wherewithal to overcome whatever these issues are, and whether they're past issues or present. I do feel like you'll get your balance back. But I do see some type of soulmate union that you have. Someone that you want to be married to, or someone that you saw the potential to be married to. Okay, I see a lot of possibilities opening up for you with your career that could bring you victory. Okay, but I do see a period of feeling lost. Feeling like you've been... feeling like you're in the lion's den. Okay, and you don't know your way out. Yeah, but I feel like your spirit guides are definitely speaking to you. They're telling you which direction to go in, but you might not hear them clearly. Okay, but I definitely feel like you may get some type of clarity. So this is going to be for my Aquarius singles, Sun, Rising, and Venus signs. Let's see what happened here. Let's see what played out. I do see a time of letting go of stress, worry. Time of needing a break from your workload. Okay, things could be pretty hectic. There could be a lot going on at once. Yeah, and like I said, some of you could be moving. Okay, I do see a time of celebration comes in after a time of hard work. do see that there was an end of a chapter here that was very stressful for you, whether it was career or love life. But this feeling of being stuck, and hurt. 10 of Swords, okay. I feel like there's trust issues, past betrayals. I do see temptation may have lured your love interest away. Okay, so that's why it's here. Beware who you trust, because you trusted this person. You know, and this is probably the last person that you thought would slight you in the way that he or she did. Okay. Okay, there was infidelity. So there was this feeling of betrayal. They cheated on you. Okay, Aquarius, you're in the upright in your reading. Okay, so some of you could have been dealing with a fellow Aquarius. Or maybe this is just your energy. Okay. I feel like you're feeling very optimistic, very hopeful about the future. And I do see a very, a time of success coming in for you. Again, I see travel though. But delays in travel. I know I'm repeating myself. I'm just seeing what the cards are saying. So my spirit guides are saying reiterate certain things here. I do see a time where you didn't want to become single. Okay? You reluctantly became single due to circumstances. But you saw forever with this person, some of you, I feel. But now, you know, you're kind of ready to give up the fight for this relationship. Okay? Because you're feeling stuck. You feel like you're at a standstill and you're not sure what to do. Because you're not sure. I feel like this is someone that you feel runs away from commitment. Shies away from commitment. Okay, and maybe right now you don't see a future between you and this person because things are just unhappy right now, unstable. And so you're kind of you kind of pulled away. Okay, whatever that love is that you had for that person, it's like you're deciding to withdraw that for the moment. There could have been an offer that was given and someone rescinded that offer, or you pulled that offer back from that person. Or you could have just flat out turned them down in the past because they lied to you. And maybe you just need some space to really think about things because your thoughts could be very scattered right now. Okay, maybe you feel very scatterbrained. But I also feel like there could be situations going on with home. Okay, something suddenly may happen with your home situation. Okay, and that could be where you find yourself or you fear that you're being left out in the cold. Right? You don't know, you might be fearing homelessness or whatever this is, okay? But something sudden could have happened here with home. Now, some of you could be dealing with earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I do feel like patience pays off for you, and it does get you exactly what it is that you're hoping for. I do feel like you have the potential to get the clarity that you're looking for. Now, some of you are obviously here with tarot, okay? Or some of you could be going into some type of spirit work, okay? Spiritual type of work here. Some of you could actually be tarot readers or going into tarot, okay? I do feel like there could be a beginning of a contract for some of you, whether this is work, home, school, or business, okay? But yeah, feeling a bit uneasy about things, feeling like things are on shaky ground. Okay, but I do feel like you will find your center. I also feel like some of you may benefit from yoga, right? Or just some time to yourself is what I'm seeing. Okay, but I do see that there's a soulmate union that you have, but there was an issue here with deception and envy. Okay, still could be the case with your job, deception and envy. Okay, kind of feeling like you're wasting your time. Yeah, because you feel like you were dealing with someone who was very, someone with a roaming eye. Okay, someone that you, like I said, you didn't feel like this person truly wanted a relationship or wanted the stability of a relationship. But still, you didn't want the separation to happen. Yeah, see that? I feel like some of you may be overworked, have a lot going on, and maybe you do need a break. Maybe you do need a moment to yourself to laugh, think, and you know, find your happy place, okay? There is true love between you and this person, but someone came between the two of you. And it doesn't matter, you know, how much you try to move forward or move on, you still think about the past. feel like you want this person back, Aquarius, or cross-watcher, because like I said, these spreads can go vice versa. You want this person back, but you fear that everything is going to fall apart like it always did. Like you're just going to go around in circles. Okay, maybe you felt, Aquarius, like this person was just around out of convenience. Maybe one of you was dependent on the other one financially. Okay, but ultimately it all came to a head, right? Heartbreak, disappointment, right? You just couldn't take it anymore, and it looks like it was time for your exit route. And you did let this go. Not without resentment, though. Not without pain. You still have that pain. You haven't healed from it, Aquarius. Still may be holding on to that. I do see a time of networking as well with your career. Networking could pay off for you. Community, working on projects together. Issues here with trust, right? I feel like with work, you could be mastering something. There's something that you're trying to work on. Some type of new project that's going to catapult you to the next level. It has the potential to. But I feel like the universe is definitely shaking up your foundation because it's time to change, okay? Because maybe you don't want to budge, okay? You don't want to come out of your comfort zone. And so, yeah, that's why the universe is sending you a shakeup that leads you to a new beginning. Whether this is career-wise or relationship. But again, the key word here is patience. So you got the clock here, all about divine timing. Patience, wait for divine timing. But I do see you putting in a lot of work. Okay, yeah, see that meditation. Meditation could definitely pay off for you to help you get grounded and centered. Like we were talking about. Getting grounded and centered. Because I feel like things could be a bit off balance, and that's what you're looking for, that balance. I do see fertility, so newness, new change, new passion for things. Okay, that it could even be literal. Now, some of you there could be news of pregnancy, could be news of pregnancy around you. Aquarius, you could be finding out that you're pregnant, but I do see a time of wanting some time to yourself. Okay, especially from this person, right? I'm seeing a card that says seek seclusion. Okay, so you pulled away. Okay, you just need some time to think, it looks like, Aquarius. Some time to meditate. I keep putting words together. That was supposed to be marinate, and then meditate came out. So it came out in this weird word. Let that marinate. You needed some time to marinate in your thoughts, but as well, meditate. Okay. Yeah, see that? But Spirit says the answers are within. You already know. And maybe that's what you realize, and that's why you're taking some time out to yourself, but also for your well-being. Because like I said, I feel like you have a lot on your plate, Aquarius. Okay, and you may need a break. So let's read the energy of your cross-watcher. What is the overall energy of the cross-watcher? Okay, abundance. All right, so that could be the energy of your cross-watcher as well, but get ready for it. Okay, with whatever this new endeavor is that you might be going on, or some type of career change, it may indeed bring an abundance for you. A lot of attention. Abundance is here for your cross-watcher because I feel like there's room here to build and to grow. Increase is what I'm hearing, okay, with your relationship. Increase in better times, happier times. Increase in your time together. Increase in growth, moving forward and reaching some type of a breakthrough. Let's see what happened with Aquarius cross-watchers. Spirit is saying trust divine timing, trust the universe, trust God for the next endeavor. Yeah, because it does bring in abundance, but you may be feeling like you want to control. Yes, I'm just saying patience. Yeah, see that? There could be pregnancy on the horizon for some of you. All right, so yeah, follow your inner voice. And it does entail letting go of certain things. Letting go in order to surrender, right? That's what's needed in order to have what it is that you want. Sometimes you really do have to surrender it. Give it to God. Let go and let God. So I feel like that was for somebody. All right. Not let go in the sense of give up, but let go in the sense of stop trying so hard, stop forcing things, let things happen the way that they are supposed to. Let them happen naturally and organically. So we're talking about your cross watcher here. I feel like they want to reach out to you, but they feel like you're not going to listen to them. You're not going to accept their offer. Okay? You feel like they might feel like you heard it all before. Right? They told you all of the good things. They fed you all of the lines. You're not interested. Or vice versa. You're not ready for the lies. Okay, that could be how you're that could be your stance. That could be what you're thinking. But your actions could possibly be different. But let's see. Yeah, see that? I feel like while that is the case, or this could be, like I said, a scenario that's playing out in your mind. Wanting to reach out, but feeling like they're not going to hear you. Okay, that they're not going to recognize your efforts, or that they're going to continue to ignore you. But I feel like your cross watcher, they are ready to clear the air. They're ready to let go of the past. And there's some things that they may need to get off their chest. Okay, there could be issues here with finances for the cross watcher as well. See, your cross watcher is feeling stuck just like you are. They don't know what to do about this. They don't know how to fix this. They might be wondering, is this even possible to fix? And again, they're very fixated on reaching out to you, but feeling like you're not going to accept or acknowledge them. Okay, so right now they're feeling confused. Maybe they're trying to put their strategy together and figure out what their next move is. Okay, and just making very calculated moves. Okay, and just kind of waiting. Okay, weighing their options. Should I stay or should I go? Is it worth reaching out or is it not? So they're kind of examining their emotions, looking at their emotions and trying to figure out what the best course of action is. Okay, because I do feel like there's someone that's ready to step up to the plate here, or they're waiting for you to step up to the plate. But they're not showing you, okay? They're being very strong, very stoic, very cold to you. Okay. I'm feeling like this is probably the right stance to take, because they're still feeling very hurt, jaded, and disappointed. Maybe even a bit cynical when it comes to love. Decided to back off of love for a while. Maybe focus on their stability, whether it's their home stability, their stability with their finances. They want to know, Aquarius or cross watcher, that this can be a stable and grounded relationship. I feel like the universe is very generous, or has the potential to be very generous for you at this time, Aquarius, as well. But I feel like you have a lot of potential. The two of you in this relationship, but there are hurt feelings here. Okay, there's love here masked by hurt feelings. Resentment on both sides, I feel. It looks like your cross watcher, that they're saying that they're not going to settle for anything less than a relationship where things are balanced between the two of you. Right? Where the both of you give. Okay? Where it's 50-50. I don't even like saying 50-50, but where it's 100 and 100. You're giving 100%, they're giving 100%. They don't want to meet you halfway. They want you to give your whole effort. But see, with the Three of Swords, they're still heartbroken. They're heartbroken without you, but they're heartbroken with you. They miss you. They're feeling bored, unhappy where they are, but heartbroken and resentful at the same time. Because someone is definitely clinging to the past. They want you back in their life, but they feel like this isn't the right choice. That this isn't going to lead to success by letting you back. So they're either questioning your love for them or theirs for you. No, because love is there on both sides. They may actually reach out to you. You may get some type of a message, text, email, social media, maybe even a phone call, because it looks like your cross watcher may take the risk to reach out to you, and it could lead to a second chance. But it's like, in general, right now, Aquarius, you might be feeling like things aren't going your way. Especially if there's been some type of a delay in something that you've been waiting for. Okay, but it does see that it does look like patience leads to victory. Yep, so I do feel, Sparrow, close the door. I do feel like someone from the past may come back and resurface. Aquarius, single, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Yeah, that you may experience some type of a shift in your relationship where you finally get clarity on things that have been up in the air. So this week, I feel like there's just a lot of things that you're sorting through. You got a lot going on. Some of you are dealing with home. You're dealing with work. You're dealing with past memories in a relationship, and you're also working hard at anchoring something new with your career. And that could definitely, those moves that you're making with your career definitely have the potential to pay off. Okay, because I do see a potential here for a new start with career endeavor. But I do see new contracts. Work contracts, it could be, some of you could be signing a lease. Something here surrounding home. Some of you could be purchasing a new home, and maybe you're having to be patient throughout the process. But I'm seeing a lot of scattered thoughts, a lot of scattered emotion, whether on your part or theirs, Aquarius, feeling a bit unsure about what to do. Okay, but definitely laying out a strategy that leads the two of you back together. I do see, like, really, your money is good. With work, I see a lot of options. You're not limited, but you may have to pay attention to those options. I see a lot of new doors opening up for you with some type of career change. But again, patience and the answers are within. You may need to get some time to yourself to really see that. Okay, but temporarily, you may be feeling lost. Be feeling lost with your love life, not sure how to bridge the gap, and some of you are feeling lost about what you ultimately want to do. Okay, with your career, or what you want to do with these feelings that you can't shake. Okay, because I feel like there's definitely feelings here, even though Aquarius or cross watcher, you may be telling yourself that you don't want to acknowledge those emotions, that you want to let this go, that they owe you an apology, and you're just going to stay there with your arms folded until you get what it is that you want. That could be something that you're sorting through. Goddess of the moon. Okay, so we're talking about Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, but specifically I get Scorpio with the moon. Definitely feel like there's change on the horizon, especially with the retrograde we're going through. But I feel like there's a new phase that you're moving into. Okay, some of you could be using the phases of the moon to manifest what it is that you want. But I do see potential here for newness, new type of change, love. So that's the one thing that you can't deny in this situation. That's irrefutable. The two of you absolutely love one another. But it's like you're having a very hard time getting over the past. Getting over past heartbreak, disappointment, pain. And I feel like, Aquarius, you're not wanting to go, you feel like you've made so much progress. You're not wanting to go backward. Or that could be how you're feeling, cross-watcher. But I feel like something here, some type of upheaval or some type of change may ignite something new within you. Okay, where you decide that, you know what, maybe it's worth reaching out. Or you know what, maybe I'll change my mind or reconsider. That could be the case. But yeah, this week, Aquarius, don't fret over delays. Okay, because patience pays out. It pays off in the end for you guys. That could even be with a delay. You could be waiting for this person, and that's what's scrambling your brains, causing you a lot of confusion. Okay, Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Aquarius singles. First week of October 2018. Your change leads to victory. Retreat. So this could be this, you were dealing with someone that back down from a commitment in the past. Yeah, this is a twin flame relationship for some of you. I do see children could be involved. Okay, but I do see that there's a potential for the two of you to go to the next level of commitment. See that? Reconciliation. Someone from the past is returning to your life. And this is someone that wants you to stay optimistic about the love that the two of you have. I do see very strong magnetic attraction between the two of you, and maybe even opening a door for forgiveness. Maybe even something that leads to heart-to-heart conversations and even potentially marriage here. So some of you Aquarians may open up your heart again, or cross watchers, you may open up your heart again to an Aquarius and find out that maybe, just maybe, not in every case, but in some, maybe a majority, that this person has changed, that they've matured, but you still see them as the same person that they've always been. And you're kind of afraid to take your mind away from, let your mind veer away for a second from who they used to be, because you don't want to open up your heart and find out that they're the same person that they always were, and then your feelings are crushed again. So that's kind of what I'm seeing for you this week, Aquarius singles. So yes, the advice. Holy Spirit, the advice, please, for Aquarius singles for the first week of October 2018. Aquarius singles. Surrender the drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. Okay. I have surrender denial and surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down. Honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. Absolutely, because one of the root energies of your reading was balance. Okay, feeling grounded. Rest and sleep is going to help you get grounded and alleviate scattered thinking and maybe scattered emotions. Then you have surrender denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. So, Aquarius singles, looks like there's a lot of decisions on the horizon for you. Okay, this is why Spirit's saying get grounded, get centered, so that you can clearly see and hear your intuition. Your intuition is definitely your guide, and your intuition is definitely, it has the potential to bring you the next strategy to get out of a situation where you feel stifled, or you feel unhappy, or you feel stuck because of some type of delay. I feel like there's victory here. You get out of some type of rut that you've been in. So yeah, Aquarius singles, that's your reading for this week. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the link to my website is below, AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Take absolute good care of yourself this week, Aquarius. I will see you next week. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe the videos. Bye for now.